I want to make this video, and this is going to be my fourth entry in message to the black woman. Um, and the reason why I make these videos, some to the black community, some to black women specifically, some to black men specifically, I wish that all black people would listen to all my videos because I know it's something that you can get no matter what gender you is. Is you black? It's something that you can take from that, and if not, apply it to your life, pass it to a brother or a sister, right? I love to see black love. Um, Black love is is once again a lot of issues, and I say this in every video, and I'ma always say this in the video, and this I'ma always stress this. A lot of issues in our community could be avoided if the black man and the black woman come together, put their differences aside, and understand that they really not each other enemy. But it's so beneficial on so many levels, and I can go on and on and on and on and on and on behind that. I won't do that in this video. I'll do that in another video at another time. But it's so beneficial for America. I'm not gonna say no particular race, but it's so beneficial for America as a whole to keep the black man and the black woman separated and at war with each other. When I say it's beneficial to America, it's not. It's counterproductive. But what I mean by beneficial, it keep a lot of people pocket fat. But it's not beneficial to America because America would be a better place because 50% of all crime is committed in America by black people, which is only 13% of the population because a lot of these people come from broken homes. So I want to make sure I'm understood what I'm saying by black love is beneficial to America. It's really not. It's counterproductive because if black people will come together and build a family like they did prior to the civil rights movement, we would be back in good graces. And of course now is no Jim Crow law, so we would be doing even better 10 times. Right? But to keep the black man and the black woman at war with each other, clearly it's making a lot of people fat. And it's to the point now where even black people cashing out on it. Even black people cashing out on it. You don't hear no other women in America. You won't hear it. And if you do hear it, it's gonna be a woman that's she wanna be down with the black culture. But there's only one woman in America, only one race of women in America who will be on the front line swearing to God on the stack of Bible that they are independent woman and championing it. They will be championing and saluting being a single mother and calling themselves an independent woman. No other race do that but blacks. Right? And like I say, now the black people the black pastors cashing out on it by writing all these books, pondering to the women instead of giving them a solution. Once again, that's why I always tell people, I don't want to be no black activist. I don't want to be nothing like with these fake black leaders that do nothing but holler, hoop, holler, but no solutions. The black woman got to humble herself. The black man got to humble himself and discipline himself. Because a lot of situations that we see going on in the black community and the way black women are acting is because of a black man, whether it be her father or some of these young men out here. But I'm making this video today strictly for the black woman to let her know, because a lot of these black women today, they lonely, they desperate, um, they just date anybody. They dating these men off these dating sites. They don't really know who these men are. Some of these women are getting married to men when they not knowing who this man are. But they doing them. They get married for status, or they get married because this man they looking at this man as a bank, but it's not behind love no more. This is why I say, man, We have to bring black love back. Man, before the civil rights movement, bro, black families were thriving. Black families believed in God, and that's it. Family and God first. The mothers and the fathers was in the home. Wasn't no black on black crime. Wasn't no abortion. Wasn't. And this is under the Jim Crow law when black people had limited, things that they could do, limited places they can go, and we was thriving. Just imagine if we bring that model back that we had prior to the civil rights movement back into the community now, keeping our families together. Instead of the lawyer and the athlete getting money and moving out the hood, he's staying. This is what happened in the civil rights movement. People before the civil rights movement, man, black men and women that went got educated, they came back to the hood and kept all the wealth in the hood. Now, soon as you get rich, they leave and go to the white neighborhood instead of staying in their neighborhood, building their neighborhood, and increasing the property value in the hood. This can happen. We got enough money to do it at this point. But like I said, I seen a video, and I want to talk about it, and I want to show you how marrying the wrong person, for marrying the wrong person for the wrong reason, dating the wrong person for the wrong reason, can severely inconvenience you, and if you got children, convenience your whole household. Can inconvenience your entire household. Can inconvenience your entire life. And I want y'all to watch this video. And once this video is over, I'm going to chime in with more commentary.
His wife didn't want to take him back, so he got his lick back.
Get over here. What the fuck? What is he doing? Oh! Dad, get over here. Dad! Hey, look. Oh my God. Dad, get over here. Are you kidding? Why over there? Hey, stop, Dad. I got this. What is he doing? Oh! Dad, get over here. Dad! Hey, oh my God. Dad, get over here. Are you kidding? Why over there? Hey, stop, Dad. I got this. Stop! Oh my God!
I think it's over.
Now sisters, I don't really know all the details about this situation, but this man just put a lot on the line. He going to prison for one. Number one, that's number one. Number two, That's a company truck that he's in. Unless he owns his own business, that's a company truck he's in that he just wreaked havoc on this neighborhood, on this woman's house. So he's definitely gonna be out of a job. Number two, what's most important in this, 9 times out of 10, because as you can see in this neighborhood, it's not no uppity neighborhood. Not saying there's no hood. It looks like it's kind of middle class. So I'm guessing she renting it, and if she renting it 9 times 10, there's no insurance on it. So whoever the landlord is gonna have to fix this house. She and somebody else look like he hit another person in the neighborhood car that they, of course, probably had nothing to do with it. He didn't probably want to hit that car, when he was backing up. But he totaled this woman car. So now this woman out of a car, 9 times 10 gonna have to move out of her house. All this behind what? I don't know. Nobody knows. But why I made this video as a message to black women, be careful who you date. Be careful who heart you play with. And if that was the situation where she played with this man hard, or he caught her cheating, or whatever the situation, man, I'm not justifying what he did. But men got feelings too. But all I'm saying is women. I know a lot of women lonely today. They meeting these guys on these dating sites. They marrying people that they really don't want to be with, but they doing it for the wrong reason, for status. They doing it for financial reason, looking for a stepfather. All these reasons, a lot of situations going on in our community dealing with divorce is because a lot of women most of the time, and even men do it too, get married for the wrong reasons. Now, because this woman married to the wrong person, because of course he wasn't the right person, because I understand, marriages go through stuff and divorces happen. But when somebody take it to the point where they want to hurt you or destroy your property, that's somebody who got something else going on, spiritually and or mentally, or both. Right? Ladies, listen to me and listen to me very well. I believe in black love. And we got to make black love great again. Because once we make black love great again and start dating people for love, it's not so much to date people for love, because you're not going to fall in love with nobody, but dating people who got the same values as we have, got the same missions in life that we have, and want to be with us for us. Whether it be a man he got to know a woman and he want to spend his life for her because this woman has good qualities of being a wife and a mother, and a woman get with a man because he lead properly, he lead properly, and he's able to take care of her, because you don't want to just date any man. But clearly in this situation, this man worked for a company and he's making good money. Probably won't be anymore, but I'm just saying, ladies, look at this video, man. And look how this woman's life was severe, and even people in the neighborhood, life was severely inconvenienced behind whatever. But we don't know the reason why. But what we do know is this was not her soulmate. This was not the person she was supposed to be with. And I was watching somebody on Facebook today, and they were saying about how just date as many men you want. That's cool, fine, and dandy until something like this happens. You don't just date nobody because they asked you to date. Y'all met on social media on a date now. Get to know people before y'all date, especially the women. And of course, I made a video about this a couple of days ago, especially women with children. Get to know a man before you go on a date with him. I'm just being honest. I mean, unless y'all go into a public place, then there's one thing. But him meeting you at your house or you meet him at his, this shouldn't be happening nothing under 6 months. But like I say, in this situation, these people were married. I don't know how long. I really don't know what happened. But what I do know is these two people should have never been together. Because people get in situations where divorce have to take place. People get in situations where things don't work out. But when it gets to a point where somebody's life is being took or somebody's property being destroyed, this was a complete situation where nobody was supposed to be in it in the first place. And it was signs. Trust me, it's always signs, and they were ignored. And now look what happened. This is the aftermath of that. This woman's life is completely offset, and she might be scared for her life, but her life is completely offset for Lord knows how long, all because this brother who dealing with mental and spiritual issues, for him to take it that far. And I'm not judging him because I'm sure we've all been there at some point where we want to either hurt the woman or we wanted to destroy her property for whatever reason, whether we was angry, whether we was hurt. People go through emotion this life. But it never should get to a point where somebody you love to the point that you married them, that you want to kill them all of a sudden. Or you want to destroy their property. It should never get to that point because that tells me, and that tells anybody who got a brain, that these two people should have never been together. Ladies, be careful who you date. Be careful who you marry. Make black love great again by putting God first. And God gonna send the right person to you. Date God first. And God gonna let you know signs. He gonna show you signs. He gonna show you people character that they might be trying to hide. He gonna expose it. And the only way we can make black love great again by putting the Most High first. That's it. Going off how we feel, because human beings are fallible. We feel one way today and the next day tomorrow. And we'll say, well, forget it. I'm getting old. I need to marry, or I want somebody to be in my life. Whatever the situation may be, and this might not be, it might be a good thing, but it might not be a God thing. Because if this was a God thing, we know that this would have never happened. Not saying that a godly relationship gonna be perfect, which is I believe it will. But I'm not saying because anything God put together is perfect. But even if a God situation is not perfect, it's not gonna end like this. So let's make black love great again, but let's do it the right way. And let's stop marrying for the wrong reason. Let's stop dating for the wrong reason. And let's be careful who we date. Thank y'all for watching. Be blessed.